transparency in this country is key. And with Ana Paulina Luna as the lead in this task force, I feel like she's going to do a great job in making sure that we get full transparency in this country. And that's what we want. We just want full transparency. We want to be able to trust our government. We want to be able to say that whatever they're telling us, that is so. That is what it is. There's always going to be top secret information, unfortunately. I mean, that just has, and that's just how it is. Top secret information, and that's usually because, information like military secrets, things that you don't want other countries to know, like weapons, things that adversaries can use against the American government. That is okay. That's honestly, that's strategic. That's just things that you do in order to be able to defend your country. But things that concern the American people, that concern our own country, our own state of being as people of this nation that live under this government, in this country that we call home. If there is an assassination on our president and he passes away and he dies, why shouldn't we know what happened to our president? Why shouldn't we know who killed him? How did they kill him? Why did they kill him? That stuff is important. And when you hide certain aspects of the investigation, or you don't reveal everything, and that there's stuff that's being hidden, that's when conspiracy theories happen. That's when you have the American people having to figure out the situation for themselves without any knowledge of what actually happens. And then you create rumors, you create these sort of stories, and you create these alternative narratives that aren't the real truth. And that's dangerous because it creates a mistrust with the people and the government. And that's not okay. You don't want mistrust. You want to feel that we are all together and we are all helping each other, that the government is helping us. And when it comes to aliens and UFOs and USOs, all that stuff, we have to know that stuff. If the government has knowledge that we are not alone in the universe, we should know about that. We should know just the fact that we are not alone in this universe, that we have been contacted, that we have been visited, that representatives from another planet have come here. We should know that, and we should know who they are, why are they here, how long have they been visiting us, what is their purpose, all that stuff. We should know everything regarding that. And if they have been visiting us for a very long time, we should know about that, because that pertains to our own history, our history of the human race. What is the connection with that? Have they been here since the very beginning? Have they been watching us? Have they been studying us? And if so, that could reveal stuff about our own past. How did we come to be? Is it all through evolution? Were we created by them? Do they have a hand in guiding us through a specific path that eventually got us to where we are today? Details like that, little things that really make a big difference in our identity as a human person, and in our existence. We live in this world sort of like wondering, what are we? Who are we? Why are we the way we are? Why are we so different from all the other animals in this entire planet? Why are we so different? Literally, it's just mind-boggling the amount of stuff that we are just kind of left wondering what is what. And then you have people in establishments, scientists, archaeologists, who you don't even trust, who you don't feel like they have the best interest in trying to really figure out and understand what is going on. And if someone has a crazy claim, a crazy idea, a theory of what possibly is going on or what could have happened in the past, simply discarded, ignored, and completely put it to the sidelines and put in a category that you're crazy, that what are you talking about, there's no possible way. And so that's not okay, and that creates a mistrust in the establishment of of what would be that establishment of like learning, universities and stuff like that. You can't even trust like the experts. And since COVID, we've learned that you can't really trust experts. You can't trust the scientists, the doctors. You really have to look beyond what they say and do your own research and really figure out. And it's sad because they have those positions of authority, those positions, they go through school, they become experts in their fields, and we're supposed to rely that they have the best knowledge, that they have the best intentions of knowing everything that they need to know regarding their specific field, and that there's no bias or sort of like, that there's no biased way of thinking. And that's not the case. It's been politicized. It's been sort of manipulated into this sad thing of like, if it's because of politics and right wing, left wing, and it's just a mess, and it's a real mess. And I know I'm just kind of blabbering on right now, but I just want to know if we're actually being visited. I know that we're being visited. I know that there are aliens coming to Earth, but I just want to hear officially from the horse's mouth themselves and be like, yeah, this is who they are, why they're here, and all that stuff. And plus, I want to know what happened to JFK, because I know him getting assassinated definitely is connected to UFOs and aliens. And I'm sure there are layers in that where he was assassinated because he wanted to destabilize the government the way it was, because he knew it was heading into a corrupted state, especially with the military industrial complex using wars as a sort of like a way to get rich off of, especially the CIA, FBI, these three-letter agencies. They were kind of manipulating the situation, kind of giving him false narratives, kind of pushing him to a direction that he just didn't feel was right for the country, or even in the best nature for the people of this nation. And it was more for the best interest of the people in power, for them to have control, for them to get rich. People who are sociopathic, who don't care about anybody else but themselves, who are all kind of working together to help each other out. And even then, they'll give up on each other. They'll double cross, each other, and everyone just for themselves. And JFK knew that, and I feel like he was aware of that. And then, geez, it's just that there's so many layers, especially when you add aliens into the mix, that if he would have been reelected, and he would have gone his way and dismantled the military industrial complex, would have done everything he could, because I feel like he would have also been on the road to even letting the American public know about aliens and stuff like that. Of course they would assassinate him if they have the opportunity. If there's a plan in that, if they take him out, this would allow this would allow that, they would prosper, their plans would succeed, and all that stuff. Hopefully I'm making any sense. Literally just talking out of my ass, out of my own thoughts, on the spot, raw, and just my own thoughts out into the YouTube ether. We just deserve more, and everyone knows, I know, we've been in this cycle of manipulation, of gaslighting for way too long. But I know that we're on the right path and that everything will be okay. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.